love that music. We should use that on Sportslight.
Yeah, get you a little fired up, doesn't it?
September 14th, coming your way on BTN. Meanwhile, back to Ohio State. It was an odd year last year for J.T. Barrett. He had a one-game suspension, didn't get the initial starting nod. In fact, he didn't start until week 8. But as the year went on, you see how much better he got the more reps he had. With that in mind, back out to Columbus.
J.T. Barrett, quarterback of the Buckeyes, with us now. And J.T., such an interesting contrast between last year. I mean, we were here, you're in this quarterback battle. There's so much hype surrounding this team. We all know kind of how last year went down. There were some highs. I know there were some personal lows for you as well. What was the most important thing you learned in the course of last season about yourself?
I think something that definitely went along with myself last season was control what I could control. I think a lot of times I was worried about external factors that I couldn't control, and I think with that, kind of drive yourself crazy. Just think about things that you really can't control. I mean, the outcome really doesn't matter with anything you did. So I think that was something I learned about myself. And then just growing up as a person, I think, was a lot of that, which was good too.
JT, other than yourself, I don't know if you know this, but rumor has it you're a young team. What's the best advice you give to the young players?
Just go hard, and mistakes are going to happen, especially these first couple of days. But I think that's something that Coach Myers trying to make sure we establish, that if you go hard, a lot of times the mistakes you do make with your effort and going hard, that makes up for it. But things are going to be all right, and the experience is something that we all got to get. Even with myself, the experience I have, and try to help them with things I see on the field, whether it be receivers, O-line, running backs, doesn't matter. Those are certain things that we talk about.
Does your preparation change at all because you don't have a guy that's really pushing you like you've had the last couple of years?
Not necessarily. I think I'm a self-motivated guy, so I try to keep on going for myself. There's tons of things that I keep on getting better at personally, and I just communication with my coach, Coach Meyer and Coach Beck, and try to focus on those things. But like I said, I'm self-motivated, so it's not necessarily not having a guy to push me, because I push myself.
You lose a lot of guys, talented-wise, as far as going to the NFL, but there were also some talented guys that ended up getting hurt last year.
Yep.
Talk about how those guys, the new guys that are stepping in, are starting to develop, particularly at the wide receiver position.
Yeah, so last year we was expecting a lot from Noah Brown last year. Unfortunately, he got hurt at practice last year, but now, same thing with Corey when we played Indiana, but now those guys are coming back, and I missed them. Let me just be honest with you. I missed them because they're just true receivers that understand zone, understand man, and all these different things that I think as a receiver, some people got it, some people don't. And I think they definitely do have that certain feel for the game, which is definitely helps as a quarterback. We all know that. So I think that's something that was definitely missed, but also, too, they can help our young receivers and help them try to understand that, because it's something that I think even with time they had to learn, but now that they know that they could teach a young guy like Torrance Gibson that didn't play receiver, or Austin Mack that's still coming along, different receivers like that.
Ohio State quarterback J.T. Barrett. Thanks, J.T.
Thank you.